You're listening to Tehachapi with Key Budge, Tori Costello, Greg Garrett, and Ashley Whitmore.
It's Tehachapi time. Key Budge, Claire Scotty today. Claire, how are you?
I am great. It's another beautiful week and a gorgeous weekend coming up.
It's going to be stunning. And I know that means there's going to be activity. We're getting closer and closer to the warm, consistent weather.
Yes.
And that to look forward to because we are enjoying a nice spring. It's one of those, the four seasons, and spring is always a little bit chilly, a little bit warm, back and forth, can't make up its mind. Closer and closer to May, which means warmer weather.
Yes, I'm very, very excited. We had that day of fog and cold a couple days ago, and it looks like 70s and sunny most of the weekend. So,
gorgeous.
Yes.
So what's happening?
All right. So let's start with our breweries this week.
Okay.
We have Old West Brewing. They have their open mic night on Friday with Cub and Gut Pizza. And then over to Local Craft Beer. They have their musical open mic night tonight, Thursday, with Claudia's Catering. On Saturday, Desert Danish is coming to play again, and they were pretty popular the first time around, so I'm excited to see them back. And then Haywood's Hot Dogs will be there on Saturday. And then every Wednesday at Local Craft Beer, we have Geeks Who Drink Trivia Night starting at 6:30, normally with Poke Express. And that has just become such a fun event with so many fun questions and trivia, and it just looks like a blast every week. And then over at West Lane Brewing, they have their paint night back tonight with As Unique as the Art, and they're doing a beautiful waterfall, river, forest, gorgeous painting tonight. And Kiki's Tacos will be serving up those delicious tacos. And then on Friday, Lauren and Silas will be there with Poke Express. Saturday, Sharita Perez is playing with Lupita's Tacos. And then every Wednesday, they have their open mic night. All talent is welcome, and everyone is very enthusiastic
Okay, good.
about, you can read poetry, you can dance, you have a talent. Their open mic night is available to get up there and show it off.
That's super cool.
Yes. Heading over to our beautiful vineyards, Dorner Family Vineyard has Pam and Walt playing from 1 to 5 on Saturday, and Claudia's Catering will be there. And then on Sunday, they have Dave Mordigian playing from 1 to 5, and they have their charcuterie and 2 different kinds of sandwiches, the turkey Havarti and the Italian sub sandwich. Over at Triassic, they have Blonde Mustard playing at Saturday at 3:30 to 5:30, and then Whole Shot Pizza will be there. And then on Sunday, Tom Holden is playing from 3:30 to 5:30, and they will have charcuterie available Friday through Sunday. And then Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company has Guitar Ted playing on Saturday from 2 to 5, and Jim Sinney playing on Sunday from 2 to 5. And then this weekend, they are serving up those smoked tri-tip sandwiches and a new caprese salad to celebrate the spring weather. They also have sangria, fresh made cookies, and their own charcuterie as well. Tehachapi Winery has their Friday night happy hour from noon to 6. 20% off all wine purchases. If you are a wine club member, you get an extra 10, so 30% off. And then Maria's food truck will be there Friday. On Saturday, Lauren and Silas will be here to play again, and Cub and Gut Pizza will be there. And then on Sunday, Danny Sal will be there from 2 to 5, and they will have charcuterie all throughout the weekend, as well as Mosner sandwiches.
Very good.
So, our breweries and our vineyards are always up to fun stuff, but we know that there's other things to look forward to as well.
Well, before we go there, and I know you want to talk about Cinco de Mayo, and there's some reservations required for special events, let's talk about Discover Tehachapi, your tour service, and how people can follow you.
Thanks. So we offer all-inclusive wine tours. Our beer tours are only $125, and our wine tours are $135. We offer transportation. If you have groups of 4 or more, we can pick you up at your house. If not, we have designated pickup locations all across Tehachapi. And with each tour, you get tastings, lunch, and history, and everything is included. We have thought of everything to make sure that you're comfortable and having a good time. And so this is something that we really, really enjoy doing. It's just been getting better and better, and our weekends have been booking up, so we're doing something right.
You absolutely are. When people spread the word of mouth, testimonial there's nothing better. Now, I've only heard super positive things.
Oh, thank you. Hooray. That's fantastic. And we do have some more events coming up. I know my husband is very, very close to releasing the history tour, and that will be a wonderful walking tour where we learn all about our murals, we visit museums, and we really get an in-depth dive into Tehachapi and its history. And then we also have our stargazing tours coming up in August and September. And those will be really, really fun. They'll be at Dorner Family Vineyard, and there'll be a barrel tasting in the beginning where we get to learn about winemaking from Mike Dorner and taste those wines as they are coming into fruition. And then a beautiful 4-course dinner. And then we get to go out after the sun has set and see the beautiful Tehachapi night sky, look through some telescopes, see some planetary bodies, and then really learn from our local astronomers what is happening up there and where you can find certain constellations and lots of fun stuff that I know nothing about.
And enjoy that with a nice glass of wine.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect evening.
Yes. So.
And how do people follow along?
We are available all the time on social media. If that is the way that you would like to get in contact, we're on Instagram and Facebook at Discover Tehachapi. You can go to our website, discovertehachapi.com, or you can give us a call at 661-235-5334.
Perfect. Okay. So what else is going on around town?
All right. Well, we know from a couple previous episodes that the Tehachapi Police Department has their drug take back on Saturday from 10 to 2. That will be at the police department at 220 West C Street. So if you have any of those old prescriptions, don't put them in the toilet.
Right. I mean, that's the first thing you want to do is get rid of them. You flush them away, but it goes back into the water system and they're not treated. So you don't want to do that.
Yeah, so that's really great that our police department is offering this. And I heard that Clue, this wonderful play that just got started, was so popular that they're adding another extra showing. So mark your calendars. May 5th at 7:30, there will be another showing of Clue at the BK Theater.
All right. You can probably get the tickets at tctonstage.com.
Yes. And then we have our Tehachapi's Finest happening this Friday at 6 p.m. at Mountain Bowling. This event is completely sold out, so if you have tickets, it's going to be a wonderful event. We are honoring Dal Bunn, who is our Citizen of the Year, Canine Creek, which is our small business, BHE Renewables, which was a large business, and Tehachapi Warriors Booster Club, which is the nonprofit. Yes. So if you have tickets, that's going to be a wonderful evening.
That should be fun.
And then Wren's Garden has their monthly vendor fair happening this Sunday from noon to 5. They are located at 413 South Curry Street, and there will be vendors selling clothing, kids items, plants, different kinds of art, books, farm fresh eggs, beauty products, and there will be a pet adoption vendor as well, or stand. Our local library has their preschool story time on Friday at 11:30, teen writing circle happening at 4:30, and the last day for Kern Reads happening at 5 p.m. On Saturday, they have their family craft starting at noon. On the 25th, they have that toddler time at 11 a.m. The 26th is Got Yarn at 4, and the 27th is the Lego Club at 2 p.m. And for those of you who have kind of been reading the loop and following along with some of these new businesses that are happening or new organizations, Wednesday, the 26th at 10 a.m., there will be a grand opening for the Helena Chavez Early Childhood Education Center. And this is very exciting, especially for me. My daughter attends this preschool, and we've been going since January when they just barely opened. And this little daycare preschool education center has just blossomed. There's so many activities, there's science, there's math, there's so many things that these kids do every day, and it is so exciting. And this is one of those places that could really benefit from our community coming out and showing their support and showing all these little ones how much we care about their future.
Very nice.
So yes, head over there. It's 100 East E Street, located behind the United Church of Christ, and that's Wednesday the 26th at 10 a.m. And if you want to learn more, The Loop published a beautiful article about it this last week.
All right.
All right, so looking forward, Cinco de Mayo. There are a couple events coming up that do require reservations, so I wanted to let everybody know before too much longer.
Yeah, you don't want to wait till May is upon us.
Yes. All right, so Triassic Vineyards, May 5th, which is Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Mosner Farm is catering this event. They will be serving abondigas soup, chili Colorado with rice and beans, and a yummy dessert for $25. You can call 661-822-5341, extension 1 for reservations. And then Dorner Family Vineyard has their Cinco de Mayo, and that will be May 6th and 7th. So you can make Cinco de Mayo last all weekend if you plan it right. They will have a mariachi band on Saturday and Crimson Sky playing on Sunday. They'll have artists and vendors all throughout their property all weekend. And then they'll have Mexican food by Taquitos Jesus. And then beer, wine, slushies, sangria, all the good stuff all weekend.
Oh, we're kicking off the wine slushy season.
Yes, I think it's finally warm enough.
It is. Those were very popular last year.
Yes, and they were so perfect on a really hot day. You know, you're sitting outside and it feels like maybe a glass of red wine isn't quite what you want, but they make these incredible sangria wine slushies, and those are pretty perfect on a sunny summer day.
Yes, for sure.
And the last event I have is for Mother's Day at Tehachapi Wine and Cattle Company. They are hosting a beautiful brunch. That's May 14th, 11 to 2. Guy and Opal will be playing music throughout that time, and Mosner Farms is catering a strawberry avocado salad, a spinach quiche, scalloped potatoes, beef bourguignon, and lemon cream cheese crepes and chocolate mousse.
Okay.
So if you think your mom or grandmother or auntie or someone you love in your family would enjoy this, please call 661-822-9233. And this will be $50 each.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for gathering all this. It's a lot of work, and I appreciate it. And it just shows how much effort if you put that much effort into what you're doing here with me, I know you guys are killing it with what you put into Discover Tehachapi.
Thank you very much.
Tell everyone again how they can follow along with Discover Tehachapi.
Yes. So Instagram or Facebook at Discover Tehachapi. You can always pop on our website, discovertehachapi.com, or, we love talking on the phone too, so give us a call, 661-235-5334.
Okay, perfect. And then also want to remind everyone that we do have another wine tour and shuttle service, and that's Old Vineyard Charm, and you can reach them at 661-221-3660, and that's Bill and Kim Case. Well, Claire, thank you so much. I really appreciate all the effort you put in.
Thank you. It's always worth it every week. I love doing this.
All right, folks, if you've got an event you'd like to share, something coming up, send it to us at media@tehachapicityhall.com. I'll get it to Claire so that way we can add it to one of our future episodes. We like talking about what's happening in the community, sharing all the special events. And I know that it helps when families coming up, because this is the time of year when people like to come up to Tehachapi, especially if they live in the Antelope Valley or the San Joaquin Valley, because it's going to be 15 degrees cooler. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get those guests to come over. Now you've got a place to go, oh, let's listen to the podcast because I'll know where to take them.
Yep, absolutely. And, sometimes things do change last minute, but I usually have everybody telling me any last minute changes right before I pop in here. So
yeah, you're working the phones. And so this is fresh off the press.
Yes.
So this is the information we get you is current as of today when we publish. Again, send all of your questions, your show thoughts, future events to media@tehachapicityhall.com. We appreciate the time you spend with us. And Claire, thank you again.
Thank you.
Tehachapod is a conversation about Tehachapi, featuring the community members who make this such a special place to call home. If you have a question or a thought you'd like to share, email media@tehachapicityhall.com. Thank you to Gary Mazzola for sharing his song, This is Tehachapi.